Why does the Ethiopian Bible describe heaven differently? Heaven inspires diverse interpretations across cultures, prompting inquiries about existence beyond earth. The Ethiopian Bible presents a unique view of heaven that contrasts with Western interpretations, challenging assumptions about the afterlife and encouraging critical thinking about cultural concepts of ultimate reality. This perspective is a rich tapestry of history, theology, and cultural identity. In this video, we will explore the Ethiopian Bible's distinct vision of heaven, uncovering its cultural significance and profound theological implications for believers and scholars. The Ethiopian Bible offers an intriguing perspective on heaven, deeply rooted in Ethiopian Christianity's traditions and beliefs. In this exploration, we will enhance our understanding of Ethiopian Christianity, which has unique characteristics and practices. This will broaden our appreciation for the diverse perspectives on heaven across cultures and religions. First, we will examine the historical context of Ethiopian Christianity, essential for understanding how these beliefs developed over time, influenced by various cultural and religious factors. By studying its origins and evolution, we gain insight into the cultural and religious influences shaping the Ethiopian view of heaven. This historical backdrop is crucial for appreciating the distinct Ethiopian biblical narrative and how the interpretation of the afterlife reflects Ethiopia's cultural heritage and historical experiences. Through this lens, we can begin to grasp the complexities and nuances that define the Ethiopian vision of heaven, a concept that is rich and multifaceted. As we set the stage for a deeper exploration of its theological significance, we will consider how these deeply held beliefs impact the lives of Ethiopian Christians today in various ways. We will look at how the understanding of heaven informs their spiritual practices, community life, and personal faith journeys, shaping not only their individual experiences, but also their collective identity as a community of believers. This exploration will not only highlight the theological dimensions of the Ethiopian vision of heaven, but also illustrate its relevance in contemporary society, where these beliefs continue to resonate and influence the daily lives of the faithful. In summary, our journey into the Ethiopian Bible's depiction of heaven will reveal a rich tapestry of beliefs and practices that reflect the unique identity of Ethiopian Christianity, showcasing how these elements are interwoven into the fabric of their spiritual existence. By the end of this video, we hope to provide a comprehensive understanding of how these beliefs have evolved over time and their significance in the broader context of Christian theology. It is important to note that Christianity originated in Ethiopia in the 4th century AD, making it one of the oldest Christian nations in the world. This historical backdrop adds depth to our exploration as we consider how centuries of tradition and interpretation have shaped the Ethiopian understanding of heaven and its implications for the faithful today. This early adoption of Christianity in Ethiopia signifies a profound and enduring connection to the spiritual traditions that have significantly shaped the Ethiopian identity and culture over centuries. The establishment of Christianity within this region was not merely a religious shift. It was a transformative force that influenced various aspects of life, including art, music, and social structures. The integration of Christian beliefs into the daily lives of the Ethiopian people created a vibrant and intricate cultural tapestry. This tapestry is rich and diverse, reflecting the core values and principles held dear by the Ethiopian populace. The threads of faith that are woven into this cultural fabric have been passed down through generations, creating a legacy that continues to influence both spiritual practices and artistic expressions in contemporary Ethiopia. For instance, Ethiopian church music stands out with its unique melodies and rhythms, which not only showcase the profound impact of Christianity on the cultural landscape, but also serve as a means of worship and community bonding. The music resonates deeply within the hearts of the people, embodying their spiritual experiences and collective identity. Moreover, the visual arts in Ethiopia, which encompass various forms such as painting and sculpture, often depict biblical scenes and narratives. These artistic representations reflect the culture's deep reverence for religious stories and figures, illustrating how faith is interwoven with the artistic expression of the Ethiopian people. These artworks hold significant spiritual meaning. They are not merely decorative, but serve as vital components of worship and community expression, reinforcing the connection between the divine and the everyday lives of the people. Additionally, the historical meeting between King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba enriches the narrative of Ethiopian Christianity. This encounter symbolizes the blend of Ethiopian and Jewish heritage, establishing a unique religious identity that is distinct to Ethiopia. This legacy, rooted in such historical events, influences various aspects of Ethiopian culture, extending from religious practices to expressions of national pride. It highlights the deep historical connections that exist within the Ethiopian collective consciousness, reminding the people of their rich heritage and the enduring impact of their spiritual traditions on their identity and culture. The early establishment of Christianity in Ethiopia is a vital chapter in the faith's global journey. It highlights the Ethiopian people's spiritual devotion and its integration with cultural identity, influencing artistic expressions, social structures, and historical narratives. This connection is evident in religious practices and texts that blend indigenous beliefs with Christianity, creating a unique spiritual landscape. The fusion of these influences has led to a distinctive form of worship that sets Ethiopian Christianity apart from other branches. As the only African nation never fully colonized, Ethiopia has preserved its rich religious practices, fostering a unique interpretation of spirituality that diverges from Western norms. This preservation allows Ethiopian Christianity to maintain authenticity and depth, contrasting with the homogenized forms from the West that prioritize uniformity. This perspective is crucial for understanding the Ethiopian Bible's approach to heaven, reflecting the interplay of local traditions and Christian teachings. The Ethiopian Bible is significant, comprising 81 books, including the Book of Enoch, which is absent in many Christian canons. This inclusion highlights the unique theological perspectives and historical contexts of Ethiopian Christianity. These ancient scriptures offer profound spiritual insights that challenge conventional understandings of faith and the divine. Their significance extends beyond narrative content, inviting deeper exploration of spiritual beliefs and practices. The inclusion of these texts broadens the theological framework for Ethiopian Christians, providing a nuanced view of concepts like heaven and the afterlife. The ancient Ge'ez language in which these texts were composed is crucial in shaping the spiritual concepts within them. The linguistic richness of Ge'ez conveys intricate ideas about the divine and existence. This complexity is integral to articulating spiritual truths and shapes a distinctive theological perspective rooted in Ethiopian culture. Ge'ez distinguishes the Ethiopian understanding of heaven from Western traditions, which often simplify these profound topics. The Ethiopian interpretation encourages deeper contemplation of the afterlife, prompting believers to reflect on their faith in a profound manner. Thus, the interplay between language and spirituality in ancient texts highlights the importance of preserving Ge'ez, as it serves as a vessel for deep spiritual truths. The exploration of these texts allows Ethiopian Christians to engage with their heritage, deepening their faith and understanding of the divine. This interaction with ancient scripture enriches believers' spiritual lives, helping them navigate faith's complexities with greater insight. The portrayal of heaven in the Ethiopian Bible is rooted in a unique historical and cultural context. Examining Ethiopian Christianity's origins, cultural independence, and distinctive texts reveals a vision of heaven that contrasts with Western interpretations. This highlights the complexity of Ethiopian spiritual thought and how ancient texts enhance the understanding of faith and the divine, broadening perspectives on religious beliefs and showcasing global spiritual diversity. The nuances of the Ge'ez language enhance comprehension of theological themes in the Ethiopian Bible, emphasizing the differences between Ethiopian Christianity and Western counterparts. Western interpretations emphasize individualism, while Ethiopian theology focuses on community and interconnectedness. This perspective underscores the importance of relationships among individuals, their communities, and the divine. Heaven is seen not just as a personal destination, but as a shared experience reflecting the collective journey of the faithful. The Ethiopian Bible depicts heaven as a vast land of green fields, contrasting with Western images of clouds and pearly gates. It is a vibrant landscape filled with divine energies permeating existence. The faithful experience a profound connection with God, nature, and each other, fostering a harmonious community central to Ethiopian spirituality. This view of heaven encourages a rethinking of the afterlife, advocating for an inclusive perspective that emphasizes love, unity, and shared existence across cultures. The Ethiopian Bible challenges conventional Western interpretations, promoting a vision of the afterlife focused on collective joy and togetherness. This perspective fosters belonging and interconnectedness, essential for spiritual growth. Exploring Ethiopian Christianity's historical, cultural, and theological contexts reveals a vision of the divine that emphasizes community. This exploration broadens our understanding of heaven and encourages reflection on diverse approaches to the divine across cultures. In Ethiopian belief, angels are not mere messengers, but profound, spiritual forces embodying divine energy. They play a crucial role in enhancing the relationship between humans and the divine, serving as intermediaries that bridge the earthly and heavenly realms. This understanding highlights the importance of spiritual connections in Ethiopian Christianity, where the divine is actively involved in individuals' and communities' lives. Ethiopian theology presents 7 distinct realms of heaven, each reflecting Ethiopia's geography and culture. This framework shows how the environment influences spiritual beliefs, allowing the divine to be understood through nature. The diversity of these realms encourages believers to explore the multifaceted nature of the divine and engage more deeply with their faith. Nature is central to Ethiopian views of heaven, intricately woven into their spiritual worldview. The connection between natural elements, mountains, rivers, and plateaus, and spiritual realities profoundly shapes how Ethiopians perceive the divine, highlighting the environment's role in their spiritual practices. Metaphors from Ethiopia's landscapes, majestic mountains, vast plateaus, and flowing rivers enrich descriptions of heaven. These vivid images serve a significant purpose, as they allow the people to visualize the divine in a manner that is both personal and culturally significant. This visualization is not merely an abstract concept. It is deeply intertwined with the everyday lives of the individuals, reflecting their unique cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs. by relating their spiritual beliefs to the beauty and grandeur of their natural surroundings. Ethiopians create a rich tapestry of meaning that enhances their understanding of heaven. This connection between the divine and the natural world is not only profound but also essential in shaping their spiritual identity. Furthermore, Ethiopia's geography plays a crucial role in enhancing spiritual contemplation. The diverse landscapes, which range from majestic mountains to serene valleys, not only provide a stunning backdrop for religious practices, but also serve as a source of inspiration for the faithful. Each element of the landscape, whether it be a towering peak or a flowing river, carries its own significance and contributes to the overall spiritual experience. The familiarity of these natural elements makes the concept of heaven more accessible and meaningful to the people, as they can draw parallels between their surroundings and their spiritual aspirations. In this way, the interplay between geography and spirituality fosters a deeper connection to the divine. This connection allows individuals to engage with their faith in a way that resonates with their lived experiences, making spirituality a tangible part of their daily lives. The landscapes of Ethiopia are not just physical spaces. They are imbued with spiritual significance that enriches the religious experience. In summary, the exploration of Ethiopian Christianity reveals a complex and rich understanding of the divine that is deeply rooted in community, nature, and the unique cultural context of Ethiopia. This intricate relationship between the environment and spirituality highlights how the people of Ethiopia perceive and interact with their faith, ultimately shaping their understanding of the divine in a way that is both profound and deeply personal. This perspective not only broadens our understanding of heaven, but also invites us to engage in a deeper reflection on our own beliefs and the diverse ways in which humanity approaches the divine. By examining this perspective, we can appreciate the various interpretations and meanings that different cultures and religions attribute to the concept of heaven. The cyclical view of time, which is a significant aspect of this discussion, shapes the perception of heaven as a continuous journey rather than merely a final destination that one reaches at the end of life. This understanding encourages us to see heaven not as a static place, but as an ongoing experience that unfolds over time. This perspective highlights the ongoing relationship between the earthly realm and the divine, suggesting that our spiritual journey continues dynamically beyond death. It implies that life on earth is intertwined with our spiritual existence and that our actions and choices here have implications for our journey in the afterlife. The theological implications of this vision of heaven prompt deeper reflection on existence and spirituality, urging us to consider how our beliefs influence our daily lives and interactions with others. Ethiopian theology, in particular, embraces a non-dualistic perspective, which emphasizes the unity of body and spirit as interconnected aspects that are essential for achieving true spiritual fulfillment. This approach challenges the notion of separating the physical and spiritual realms, instead advocating for a holistic understanding of human existence. In this framework, salvation is viewed as a communal process, which emphasizes the importance of collective faith and transformation within a community. Individual salvation is intricately linked to the well-being of the community, fostering a sense of shared responsibility and interconnectedness among its members. This means that the spiritual health of one individual has a direct impact on others, enriching their individual journeys and simultaneously strengthening the bonds within the community. This interconnectedness supports spiritual growth, allowing individuals to thrive in their relationships with one another and with the divine. By recognizing this dynamic, we can appreciate the profound implications of our spiritual practices and beliefs on both personal and communal levels. Ethiopian theology's cyclical view of the earthly and divine rethinks spirituality, emphasizing community in our spiritual paths, woven into collective experience. This fosters appreciation for the interconnectedness of all beings and the shared journey towards spiritual fulfillment. Cultural influences, particularly ancient Israelite beliefs, enrich the Ethiopian concept of heaven, enhancing spiritual understanding while guiding their journey. Ethiopian art, with vibrant colors and intricate designs, powerfully expresses these heavenly concepts, making spiritual beliefs relatable and bringing the divine closer to daily life. The Ethiopian perspective on heaven promotes interfaith dialogue and respect among diverse traditions. Additionally, Ethiopian theology informs environmental discussions, emphasizing our responsibility to care for the earth as a sacred space. The link between spirituality and environmental stewardship is crucial today, as ecological challenges threaten our planet's balance. Ethiopian understanding of heaven highlights present actions alongside the afterlife. In summary, Ethiopian and Western concepts of heaven differ significantly. The Ethiopian Bible encourages broadening perspectives and appreciating diverse interpretations of spiritual realities. In a divided world, we should embrace this diversity. The Ethiopian vision of heaven calls us to deepen our connection with the divine and each other, prompting reflection on how our beliefs can be enriched by Ethiopian theology. Thank you for exploring the intricate tapestry of Ethiopian spiritual beliefs and their implications for our understanding of heaven and our relationship with the divine.